Dear all, in this part we will discuss evaluation of scientific approach of IKS. First point is philosophical foundation. It includes first pramana, theories of knowledge or epistemology in Indian philosophy. Different schools define methods of acquiring valid knowledge. Example, perception, inference, comparison, etc. Nyaya and Vaisheshika system. This school of thought laid foundation for logic, debate, and inquiry into the nature of reality, employing reasoning and classification of elements in ways that can be seen as proto-scientific method. Second is empirical science and observation. Indian knowledge system made notable empirical contributions that align with modern scientific methods. Here are some areas. First is mathematics. Indian mathematicians, particularly in the classical period, Aryabhatta, Brahmagupta, developed concept of zero, infinity, algebraic equations, and trigonometry. They approached mathematical problems through observation, calculation, and abstraction, reflecting empirical rigor. And one more point here is astronomy. Indian astronomers such as Aryabhatta, given the significant advances in understanding planetary motions, eclipses, and other celestial phenomena. Aryabhatta's work on the heliocentric theory and spherical shape of Earth were foundational. In the field of medicine also, Ayurveda is based on the systematic observation, classification of disease, and understanding of biological processes. Metallurgy, the iron pillar of Delhi, is a famous example of ancient Indian expertise in metallurgy. Indian metallurgists developed advanced techniques for smelting and working with metals like iron and zinc. Third evaluation is experimental tradition. Experimental tradition includes different things like Rasayan Shastra, while Indian knowledge systems were more reliant on observation, comparison, and inference. There were also experimental traditions, particularly in the areas like chemistry and medicine. Next point is textual and transmission tradition. Indian knowledge was traditionally transmitted through text, like means the Shastras, oral teachings, Guru Shishya Parampara, and practical apprenticeship. This method ensured the preservation of vast bodies of knowledge through it sometimes limited innovation due to an emphasis on tradition over radical experimentation. Comparison with Western science. Indian knowledge systems sometimes diverge from the Western scientific method, which emphasizes experimentation, falsifiability, and hypothesis testing. Indian science often integrated metaphysical or spiritual goals with empirical observation. Next point is Multidisciplinary means here is different angles, different knowledge observed. IKS did not separate science, philosophy, and spirituality as modern disciplines often do. This holistic approach led to comprehensive frameworks such as Ayurveda or Vastu Shastra that combine empirical data with philosophical reasoning and spiritual dimensions. Criticism and limitations. Through there are clear scientific elements in the IKS, it also faced the limitation, a lack of institutionalization, experimentation in comparison to the post Renaissance scientific revolution in the West, less development in some areas like physics and chemistry, transmission through oral tradition, which could hinder critical scrutiny and revisions. So these are the different approach. This is actually the evaluation of scientific approach of IK. So these are the different points considered here. Thank you.